Coming up on Bullrun, the teams endure the longest drive of the rally so far.
Oh, they're mooning us.
Team Challenger resorts to shock tactics.
Nice.
Team Hummer takes a gamble on a dirt track shortcut.
The devil's gonna come out real soon.
3 teams compete in the most dangerous challenge yet. And it's the end of the line for one more team.
You're going home.
We have 12 teams of 2 drivers ready to compete in the ultimate test of man and machine. Ahead of them is a 4,000-mile test navigating some of America's toughest roads and attempting some insane challenges. After 21 days, the winner will emerge, claiming $200,000 worth of prizes and the all-important Bull Run trophy. This is Bull Run. Let's get it on. Previously on Bull Run, the teams hit new highs on leg 4.
8,000 feet.
This is awesome.
So cool.
Team Lambo visits the Bunny Ranch.
Amazing checkpoint.
Tempers get out of control.
Get out of the way!
Bull Run turns up the heat as the Lexus, Mini, and Hummer sweat it out in the challenge. And the team that got burnt was
Team Mini.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Only 8 teams left to battle for the Bull Run crown. Now, it seems like everybody's settling in quite nicely. You're making friends, having a good time on the road. This is no road trip. This is Bull Run. And even though you've made friends, don't forget, this is a cutthroat game. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is who's standing on the podium. So remember that. Next time you sit down, have a little breakfast, and you talk to that team across from you, realize that they're gunning for the same prize that you are. And remember, the immunity is out there for any of you brave enough to go for it. Bull Runners, it's time to leave this wrecking yard. Your first checkpoint today is Luning, Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Nothing can come in our way or we'll hit them.
We do our talking with our driving. Can't trust anybody. Don't trust anybody. Go. We're in it for ourselves, and we don't need any alliance. We're gonna bring it on.
We both don't like losing.
Because you know our flavor tastes good because we've done what we're supposed to do. A lot of people are going to be going home sooner than they think.
Lamborghini, you guys have got to go. We want to win the final prize, and we're not going to let you guys take it from us. But we're not here for friends.
Lexus girls, we're not even going to take the time to put you in a challenge because we know your car will not make it.
This is a tough game. You got to have the confidence, or else you're going to go home. Watch out, teams, because Team Challenger's on the prowl.
You make a mistake, you're going to pay for it. So we'll just keep our cool and go into it, know what we have to do, and let's just be here tomorrow.
Thank you. I think they underestimate the car. Bull Runners, you should be scared of us.
The only info the teams have is that the checkpoint is somewhere in Luning, Nevada.
Checkpoint Booning, Nevada. That's it. I guess there can't be much there.
This is the first checkpoint card that we've got that doesn't give a specific location. So I'm not sure how we're gonna find it. So what's our route then?
Silver Springs to Alt 95.
The last couple legs were roads going here, roads going there. Everybody can take a lot of different routes, but this was basically one road.
Alternate 95. It should be the 95 south.
95 south.
With a straightforward route, the teams get tactical.
I'm seriously guessing there's probably going to be at least half the teams going for Unity.
Unity, here we come.
I don't even know if we should try from Unity or not. Just try and get there first.
We're gonna get that immunity. We're gonna keep our mouths shut about it. Nobody's gonna know we have it. We're gonna bust it out just like Lambo did.
But there's a long way to go before the immunity checkpoint.
It's the Bullrun Rally on Speed TV. Watch out.
Coming up on Bullrun.
You think you can take the Lambo?
Team Lambo challenges Team Lexus. Then they kiss and make up.
So Lexus, you want to have sex over walkie-talkie?
And the Bull Runners have one hell of a time finding checkpoint 1. The first checkpoint is 145 miles away in the small town of Luning, Nevada.
Do you know where Luning, Nevada is?
I was trying to get some navigational directions from some locals. They gave us a route that they said was a highway, and it ended up turning into a 15-mile-an-hour dirt road. And it really cost us some time in the beginning.
That's what we get for asking a local, I guess.
But it put us in the middle of the pack. We couldn't really just, get away. We ended up meeting up with Lexus and Cuda, and they ended up following us through the rest of the route.
Team Lexus, come in.
Yes.
We waited for you.
Thank you very much.
So if you want to follow us, we'll get you in pretty quick. But you gotta throw a Challenger in.
Challenges, just say it. We're good for it.
God, I feel so shady though, you know what I'm saying? I'm like so not a shady.
I'm not either, but I'd like to stay in this as long as possible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're here to make friends, but we're here to win.
People need to know this is cutthroat. No more friends.
No more alliances.
Yeah, you can sit at my dinner table with me and eat. We can break bread together. But when we're on the clock, we have no friends out here.
I mean, I don't even really feel like there's anything that we can do anymore besides like just try to be sneaky with these guys. I think that's our last trick.
We just gotta play both sides.
We're gonna go for immunity.
We're not gonna stop.
They just go, their strongest alliance just went away, so now they have to pick somebody else.
All these guys following in behind Lambo, like, a couple of lost sheep, back.
After 4 grueling legs on the road, the Hummer boys find it hard to contain themselves.
One of the mistakes we've made in the past is somebody wanders off occasionally. If there's any kind of females around, it takes 1 second. And I look down, and he's nowhere to be seen. I'm not going to say who.
I got the little devil in me today. I've seen that. You see that, right? I beg to differ on that because I don't really think it's a mistake or it slows us up because my game is that good and smooth. Because you got a little devil in you. I think it's working out. Because the devil's going to come out real soon. That's how it's going down, baby, here in the desert. Ooh, how's my hair look?
Have a good one.
All right.
See ya.
Is your Lexus really fast? Do you think you can take the Lambo?
I don't know. I've never drag raced it before.
Let's go. It's the perfect place to do it.
The Lexus girls push it to the limit and show the boys what they're really made of.
Good car. This thing pulls like balls to the wall.
Hi.
I'm shaking my ass off.
Bill and Alan are left in the dust as their 600 horsepower Lamborghini gets its ass kicked by a wolf in sheep's clothing.
That was pretty cool though, huh?
We just Whoop the Lambo.
Wouldn't it be awesome if the last challenge was a drag race? We would smoke their asses if it was.
So Alexis, you want to have sex over the walkie-talkie?
Absolutely.
Give me your best fake orgasm.
Oh yeah. Right there. I'm stuck at this.
I think I just puked.
But the problem with walkie-talkie sex is that anyone can listen.
Horrible. That was terrible.
He wants me, and he knows that he can't have me.
And no, sorry. Tracy, not a chance.
After 145 miles, the teams have the first checkpoint in their sights.
Welcome to Looney.
We had issues getting to the checkpoints. It was a little bit trickier this time. The trucks weren't marked. They were hidden in between the houses.
There's the truck right there. Stop. We got to the first checkpoint. We found it first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The truck was hidden behind some trees, and I missed it. I completely missed it. We drove past it.
So we were like, turn around, turn around, turn around. Come back, come back, come back, come back. So they turned around, and I think at that point was when we realized that we were going to trust each other, and we really, instead of like being wary of each other, helped each other for the whole rest of the trip.
Here's Kuda.
Stop, the gate's right there.
Good job, Kuda, good job.
Go to Dad and make a right.
I know. Shut up.
Go get it.
Eyes like a hawk.
Is that it there?
Where?
Right there.
Was it?
That's it.
Is it?
CP, get out. Hey, one of the Tundras is tucked in on the right.
That's it. That's it, dude. Promise.
Hey, buddy. There you go, man.
You doing all right?
Yeah. Good luck. Thank you.
Keep your eyes peeled to the right.
You betcha, mister.
Is that a Challenger? That is Challenger.
Challenger, did you guys get the checkpoint?
Keep your eyes peeled to the right. They're tucked in.
Thanks, sir.
He's hauling him.
Thanks, sir.
Good luck.
Can't believe they just invade these people's houses.
Well, here's where we're going. Doesn't even give us a location, just checkpoint.
Coming up on Bullrun, Team Challenger gets a little cheeky.
Nice.
Team Hummer gambles on a dirt track shortcut. And it's an uphill struggle to find checkpoint 2. Checkpoint 2 is in Austin, Nevada, 127 miles away.
Dirt road. We could take those, man.
Dave, he looked on the map and saw there was a dirt road that we could take that could probably knock anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour off this road trip.
And this was like a 40 to 50 mile dirt road.
It's not clear at all around here.
We knew that none of the other cars would want to take it. We didn't know if we even wanted to take it.
I don't know if there's any speed limits on it.
And we had to decide, we gave each other knuckles and said, hey, let's go for broke. This is not a game. If we're going to play it, let's play it hard. And we opt to take that dirt road.
Has Team Hummer taken a turn to oblivion?
At the first checkpoint, they told us that there was no gas in that town.
I'm saying, with a quarter tank, do you think you can make it 60 miles?
We were driving and came rolling up on Team Mustang.
Hey guys, how you doing?
They proceeded to tell us that they were about to run out of gas.
Do you guys have a spare tank? Negative.
We happened to have a 2.5 gallon gas tank in our car when we passed them. And we kind of kept that to ourselves throughout the whole thing there.
I don't think they know we got a gas tank. Just keep it that way.
As long as they didn't have to walk, we don't feel so bad we didn't tell them we had a gas can in our car.
Good luck, guys.
Would have anybody have stopped for us? I mean, we don't know.
This is where hardball starts.
We're coming down
to the end, and you got to do what you got to do. So
the gloves are slowly coming off.
On Bull Run, it's every team for themselves, so Team NSX abandons Team Mustang. Will this ruthless act of selfishness cost Mustang in the end?
We were rolling up on Challenger and saw them pull over the side of the road. We had no idea what they were doing. We didn't know if they were trying to flag us down, if they had something break. We had no idea.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Since they had been staring at the ass of the car for a while, we figured we'd pull over a little bit ahead of them and show them a little bit of our own asses.
Oh, they're mooning us. Oh!
Nice! Gave him the Braveheart mooning. Slapping the cheeks. Take that!
I was like, what the hell?
As for the reason they do it, they're retarded.
You know, that was our one little pressure release. We'll have a little fun in a mostly serious day.
Team Hummer's still tackling the dirt track.
It was a great road to take. The scenery was fabulous.
And they put us in a fairly good position.
The gamble's paid off, and Team Hummer moves steadily up the pack.
What played? Yeah, we're right here. Austin's right here.
The first team to reach Austin is Team Hemi Cuda, followed by Team Lambo, with Team Lexus outside of town filling up with gas.
the second checkpoint on Leg 5 was a lot harder to find. We drove through town, didn't see it.
Are they hiding? Are we leaving Austin right now?
Had to turn around, come back.
Team Hemi Cuda is in the lead, but Team Lambo is the first to spot the checkpoint.
And luckily, at the very last second, I just caught the glimpse of the top of the truck.
Up there to the right, up there to the right. Up to the right, up to the right.
It was parked up on the hill. Being in a Lambo, we can't see up high.
Cuda, it's back here. Where? It's up here to the right. Just go up there. Just go up there. Yeah, just go this way. This guy's hard to find.
Did you find it?
It's up by this church up here. What's up, man? Thanks. Where are we going?
You said it's by the church?
Take a left after Austin Medical. The church is the brick building up on the hill.
After their successful shortcut, Team Hummer is next into Austin.
Up at the church. Look. At the church.
Yo, the man, dude.
Get the hell up out of here. Y'all gonna bring the devil up to the church. That don't even make sense.
Next into Austin is Team Challenger, followed by Team NSX.
What the
Couldn't figure out how the heck they got in front of us.
There it is.
We knew right away it was probably going to take us a lot longer to get our car up that steep hill. So we turned around, parked on the side of the road, and ran all the way up.
With Team Challenger close behind, the race is on. It's man versus machine. Team Challenger uses good old-fashioned horsepower, and Team NSX hoofs it up the hill.
It was a pretty big hill. I was pretty winded by the time I got up there. But we feel it's a lot quicker doing it that way than actually trying to wiggle our car up and down all these crazy hills that they were parked on.
Hey, give us a ride back down.
There's Challenger.
Okay.
I just wait for you guys down the street.
Did you see a Bullrun truck?
It's right up there. It's in the church parking lot.
Ran out of gas.
Final checkpoint, Friendly Raceway.
Well, we're going to Friendly, Nevada to a racetrack.
Coming up on Bull Run.
Ooh, it's a raceway.
The teams tear out of Austin in typical Bull Run style. Who's got the guts to go for immunity?
3 streets this way.
And the finish line is in sight. Leg 5's finish line is at Fernley Raceway, with the immunity checkpoint 30 miles away at Silver Springs.
Ooh, that's a raceway. Yeah.
Oh, it's a racing one.
We gotta hurry up and we're gonna try to get the immunity.
Okay, we're going back out 50. That's where we're going.
Right now, our biggest threat is Challenger because they've been throwing us into the challenge.
We're gonna have to go 30 miles out of the way to get to immunity.
So, are we going to Silver Springs?
No, we're not going to bother going for immunity. I think at this point we're not scared about being last, and we're not really that afraid of being thrown in the challenge. Odds are it's going to be pavement, and that's where we perform the best. So,
I still don't think NSX is going to go for it.
As the sun sets, most of the teams are heading to the finish line at Fernley Raceway. But Team Challenger and Team Lambo risk it all and go for the immunity checkpoint at Silver Spring.
Donner Trail, the next street over.
All right, where are we right now? So the racetrack is just right up here on the left-hand side, right? Yes. Fernley Racetrack. 3 streets that way. You know where it is, okay? Okay, 3 streets this way. I think I probably.
Minutes later, Team Challenger arrives at the same gas station asking for directions.
Don't matter. 3 people already came and asked her. And she gave us as detailed instructions as she gave them, but they've already got it.
We're still going to go check out.
Both teams are now circling the immunity checkpoint in the dark, but only the first team there will be safe from the challenge. Both teams eventually find the immunity checkpoint, but which one got there first? 30 miles away, the other teams arrive in Fernley.
Hey. You know where Reno Fernley Raceway is?
The teams have to get help from the locals to find the raceway.
Hey, we finally get some lights. God.
Now, times need to be totaled to find out who's won the 5th leg of the rally, whose tactics work, and who's paying the ultimate price in the challenge. Coming up on Bullrun, the results are in. The winner of yesterday's driving leg is... Which 3 teams will be thrown in the challenge? And will the team with immunity be revealed? Let's get it on. Morning, Bull Runners.
Good morning.
Welcome to challenge number 5. Team Mustang, heard you had a little fuel problem yesterday.
Yeah, we're coming out of the first checkpoint. They told us there was no gas in that town. Get to the next town, and we're running out at that point. That gas station's got a paper sign taped on there that says, out of gas. And the guy says, I got a siphon hose. We can get some out of these ATVs. We'll get you guys back on the road. And Kenny just started sucking and filling the gas cans up, and
Put it bluntly, Kenny sucked one for the team.
yeah, he did. And he drank a little too, so.
You're a tough man, Kenny. The winner of yesterday's driving leg, with a time of 6 hours and 18 minutes. Is Team Hummer.
Yeah, baby, yeah. I knew it was gonna pay off, baby. Them dirt roads. Getting the monkey off my back.
Must be a really small monkey. The challenge masters get to sit this one out. Now, not only do you win the Black Magic detail, but obviously you're safe to move on to the next round. It's got to feel good to call the shots today.
Oh, it does. Trust me. Thanks.
Who is not safe are the 3 teams competing in today's challenge. In last place, with the time of 7 hours and 22 minutes. Team Mustang. A long time since we've seen you guys compete in a challenge. You're gonna have to step it up, or you'll be going home.
It's just another thing we got to do.
Joining them in the challenge, the second to last place team is Team BMW. You guys did one hell of a job in your last challenge. And you're gonna have to do more than repeat that performance to stay in this game. You're gonna have to step it up. I don't see any fear in your eyes.
We're not ready to go home.
That's what I like to hear. For the third and final team in the challenge, we go to the winners, Team Hummer, for the decision. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be, Team Hummer?
I'm just gonna keep it as real as it is. I'm 52 inches tall. That's as real as it gets. You hear me? So, no animosity. We've been chosen by 3 different teams. One team that I know that's very powerful out here, very fast car, and I know they can go off-road. So I'm gonna have to go with Team Challenger.
Team Challenger. What do you guys have to say about that? Wow, literally throwing a wrench in the game. Wonderful. Playing the immunity. Congratulations, guys.
Can we take a seat?
You're safe. Okay, Team Hummer. Here we go again.
Well, wow. But it boils down to, we've been chosen for this 3 times. So Dave, being friends for over 20 years, I'm gonna let you pick.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Well, I think the next best team out here that can run on dirt or street is gonna be Team Hemi Cuda.
See you again, Team Hemikuda. Looking at the track, not knowing what's in store, how do you think you'll fare?
I don't know. I don't know what it is yet. We should do pretty good, though, I think.
Not to compare you to a fart, but you're silent and deadly. Hope, what do you got to say?
You're gonna kick ass!
For the first time, Team Mustang is in dead last. Joining them in the challenge is Team BMW. And with Team Challenger holding the immunity, the Hummer boys throw in their second choice, Team Hemikuda. Bull Runners. Today's challenge is Slingshot. To succeed in Slingshot, the drivers must position themselves carefully for a rolling start behind our 2 Bullrun semi-trucks and the police car. Once they cross the designated line on the track, the clock starts. And the challenge is on. The drivers must punch through the gap between the 2 semis. Then scream around the track to lap the trucks 3 times, each time passing between the 2 trucks. A combination of speed, control, and driving skill is essential in this challenge. The trucks will be flying, so passing through them in the corner at speed on the dirt could lead to a lightning fast time. Get it wrong, it could spell disaster. Passing the semis the 3rd time will stop the clock. Fastest time wins. Let's get it on. Coming up on Bull Run.
We're ready to rock and roll.
Three teams duke it out in the most dangerous challenge yet.
Shoot up in there.
That was scary.
Now the crown of winner of Slingshot goes to the team that put on one of the best performances in Bull Run history.
Chris and Dave, Team Summer.
That's thousands of miles of grime on there.
How come you guys didn't put the Lambo in the challenge today?
Hemi Barracuda,
Yeah.
they're the bomb. That's the team that we worry about.
And he can drive.
And he can drive.
He can really drive. And you can't be cleaning without shining. I know my man knows this, right? We keep it shiny up top.
Black magic.
Like you, right?
Exactly.
Black and magic.
Yeah, I like brown magic.
There you are, you're like a mocha magic, I guess.
Risking it all in the Slingshot Challenge are teams Mustang, BMW, and Hemi Cuda.
Bull runners, welcome to the track of death.
First to face the challenge is Team Mustang.
We got a good idea what it's about. All we got to do, stay away from those two walls, in between those two trucks, 3 times, come back here, smile, and have a soda. We'll be back soon. We'll be in the leg tomorrow. So far, so good.
There you go.
Here we go.
Goes.
Ready? Go. Shoot up in there. Remember, you're going to go to the inside of him. Shoot up in there. Shoot up in there. Come on, Tony. Right around him. Keep on going. To the outside of that. You got it. You got it. Come on, buddy. Go, go, go. You got it. There you go. On the gas.
Oh, you see him keep getting sideways out there?
One. You got it.
Slow, man.
Right back around. Come on. Go. Go. Shoot him. Shoot him right now. He's getting out of your way. Shoot him. That's it. You got it. You got it. Right up to the outside. Shoot him. Shoot him. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Steer it. Good job. Good job. Right on it. Good job. Time around like that. You were good. You just got to get around one more time. Right on it. You were good.
And he's getting up on him. And that's the other thing I should have told him. Don't look in your rear view, whatever you do.
Good job, buddy.
Come on, Tony!
He's starting to get a hang of it.
Yeah.
Takes a couple laps.
He does need to take it a little higher.
Now you're into it. Okay. You keep going. Keep going. He's getting out of your way. You can sneak her right through there. You can snook her right through there. You got it. Okay. Slow down. Slow down. Good job, buddy. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. You know, right at first, that first time going through the trucks was a little weaselly, but after that, I think he got it down and picked it up there a little bit.
That's the first time I've ever ridden on a dirt track. I probably could have been a little harder into it, but we almost went into the infield the one time, and I didn't want to do that. So, yeah, I don't know how to drift, man. That's a new thing. I go in a straight line. You know, that's the best I can do.
Next up on Slingshot is Team Hemi Cuda.
We're ready to rock and roll.
Ready to roll. Talk with your driving. We'll just have to see how it goes. With the drifting, we'll try it out and see what it does.
3, 2, 1, go!
He is flying.
Do this.
He's going so fast.
The Cuda's way louder than the Mustang. Dude, that's insane.
Mark is flying. Here you go. They can't even catch him.
That's unreal. Absolutely unreal.
Body shop. Oh, he's gonna be pissed.
He made it though. He's still driving.
I mean, he's gonna win.
He did a good job.
No way we can come close to that. Big target right there. The new Lambo.
He's on it. Now that he gets to replace the fender and or repair it.
Not too good for the Cuda. Did a little damage.
Went around the curve. We were trying to go through the diesels and just the diesel.
Beat it up. Now the traction seemed pretty good all the way around. A little bit slippery on the straightaway, seemed like. Started to spin a little bit. See how everything turns out. We'll find out pretty soon.
That is the Iceman right there.
Last up is Team BMW.
I never really drifted before, but I'm a quick learner. We'll see.
I have no doubt that he'll be able to pull this off. We're really excited. We're just ready to start it and get it done.
Yo, BMW, baby! Do what you do! Yeah!
Take your mate.
Hugging it really tight. Probably have to hit still right here. Keep going, man. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. rush. That was a rush.
That was scary.
That little spin right there kind of held us up a little bit, but after that, I think we made it up.
I felt like he took that one a little too fast.
I think I overturned it when we came out of it, so I started fishtailing, you know? But I mean, I knew we weren't gonna crash. It was just a matter of I was hoping we'd land facing forward. That was so much fun. That was a lot of fun.
Coming up on Bull Run, it's judgment time. That was one piss-poor performance out on that track. And for one team, it's the end of the road. You're going home. Now that was incredible. I told you guys to lay it on the line, and you more than delivered. Now the crown of winner of Slingshot goes to the team that, for my money, put on one of the best performances in Bull Run history. And that team, Team Hemikuda. You ain't silent anymore, kid. One hell of a job and one hell of an ending. A good source tells me he almost hit 90 miles an hour on that straightaway. And in my book, you were outrunning the stuntman. Good job. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you're gonna win this game. If you think you can win it by pussyfooting around, keep trying it, because your ass will be going home. Team Hemikuda, you're safe. You can join the other teams. We'll see you guys in the next round. Team Mustang and Team BMW. In about 30 seconds, I'm gonna be sending one of you teams home. Team Mustang, you completed the challenge in a time of 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Team BMW, did a hell of a job, kid. And if it wasn't for that spin, you might have beat Hemikuda. But you're gonna get one more opportunity to prove yourselves, kid. Because Team Mustang, you're going home. And gentlemen, I gotta tell you, as much as I appreciate your service to our country, that was one piss-poor performance out on that track. Better luck next time, gentlemen.
I've never driven on a dirt track before. I had a hard time trying to get the car to drift. I couldn't get the tires to kick out. When you got out of control is when it got scary. And if I could do it again, I think I'd do a lot better. I had a lot of fun, saw a lot of things I've never seen before in my life.
Would I like to still be here to do the leg tomorrow? Of course I would. We were here for an adventure, and we definitely got an adventure.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, another team's gone. Think long and hard if you really want to be in this game anymore. Because tomorrow, there'll be one more challenge. And one of you teams is going to head home. And I can guarantee you that if Team Hemikuda has anything to do with it, it ain't going to be them. Good night. Next time on Bull Run, the competition heats up and the teams begin to crack under pressure. Teams turn on each other. Feel the tension.
I made a mistake, okay?
Those who can't take the heat get a one-way ticket home.